Friends, I am Markandeya Misra. Today I will teach you class 9th first chapter, matter in our surroundings. This chapter belongs to chemistry. Chemistry is the branch of science which deals with the composition, structure and properties of matter. The question arises, what is matter? Matter is anything that possesses mass, occupies space, and the presence of which can be realized by one or more of our five senses. For example, everything around us can be called matter because it has mass and it occupies space. For example, air, food, clothes, animal, plants, etc. Here, we often confuse some things as thought, love, hate, and many such things are matter. The answer is they are not matter because they have no mass and they do not occupy space, so they are not matter. Now I will tell you the outlines of the chapter. In this chapter, we will study the composition and classification of matter. The composition is particle based and the classification is physical properties based. If we study the composition of matter, its two properties are very visible. One is matter have mass and it's made up of very small size of particles like atom and molecules. And if we come on the topic of the physical properties of matter, we will cover two bases: the states of matter and change of states of matter. There are five states of matter: solid, liquid, gases, plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. While the change of states of matter is sublimation, melting, evaporation, freezing and condensation. When the solid state of matter changes into vapor, then the process is sublimation. When solid changes into liquid, then melting. When liquid state changes into vapor, then evaporation. When liquid it changes into solid, then freezing, and when vapor it changes into liquid, it is condensation. The next topic is characteristics of matter, means properties of matter. Basically, five properties of matter have been seen. First of all, matter is composed of particles and these particles may be atom or molecule. The particles of matter are very small in size. The particles of matter have space between them. The particles of matter are in constant motion and the particles of matter attract each other. There are some examples to prove the properties of matter. First of all, matter is made up of particles. Following steps can be taken to prove it. Step first, take a beaker and add 50 ml water in it. In second step, we mark the level of water. In third step, with help of spoon, we mix or we add sugar particles in the water, and with help of glass rod we mix it up. After some time we see that the particles of sugar are completely dissolved. As a conclusion, we see that the particles of water and the particles of sugar are intermingled with each other and disappeared. And when we drink water, we get the taste of sugar as well as the taste of water. In this way, we can prove that the matter is made of small particles. Experiment number 2. The particles of matter are very, very small in size. How can we prove it? We take 100 ml water in a beaker and dissolve 2 small crystals of potassium permanganate in it. The color of water turns into purple. After some time, we take 10 ml of water from it and we dissolve this 10 ml water in 90 ml solution, and we repeat this process 5 to 8 times. Then we get very light solution of potassium permanganate, which is purple in color. This shows that the 2 very small crystals of potassium permanganate have millions of very small crystals that can be seen after many dilutions. This proves that the particles of matter are very, very small in size. Now we will study diffusion. Diffusion is a natural phenomenon in which the intermixing of particles of 2 different types of matter takes place automatically, or you can say their own way, is called diffusion. For example, if you want to prove it, we will have to do some steps. At first we will go in a room and we will have to place some incense sticks in different corners of the room. Then we will lit them and close the room. After some time, when we return in the room, we will find that the fragrance of the sticks are spread in the room. This proves that the particles of matter are continuously moving, and this is naturally. This process is called diffusion. The next topic is classification of matter. On the basis of physical properties of matter, matter is classified into 5 different forms. That is called the state of matter. Under NTP, you can say at normal temperature and pressure, the particles of matter, or you can say the state of matter, is in only 3 forms: solid form, liquid form and gaseous form. In solid form, the shape and size as well as the volume of the matter remains constant. In liquid form, the shape changes but the volume remains constant. And in gaseous form, the size and shape as well as the volume of the matter changes. Now I will discuss some properties of solids, liquids and gases. Solids have fixed shape and fixed volume. Solids have high density. Solids show slight expansion on heating. solids are no compressible. It can't be compressible. Solids do not flow, and the intermolecular forces between the particles of solids are very high. So the kinetic energy of the particles of solids are very low or zero. In liquid states of matter, it has fixed volume but no definite shape. Its density is lower than solids and higher than liquids. It is slightly compressible. On heating, it flows from up to down, and the intermolecular forces of attraction of liquids are lower than solids and higher than liquids, higher than gases. And in gaseous form of matter, there is no fixed shape and volume. It has very low density and highly compressible. It flows in all directions, and intermolecular forces between the particles of gases are negligible. It can't be calculated. That's the properties of three states of matter: solids, liquids, and gases.